What's going on, stupid humans? Nice name. I like it. I like it. Oh man, I am like, I'm gonna wait till some people get on here, but I am so. I was just watching. I guess Donald Trump is live right now, so I was watching that a little bit, and oh my goodness, I don't know. It's embarrassing. Sometimes I'm just like, it's just embarrassing to be um, in this country. What's up, Richard Williams? Good to see you as well, or good to see you on here. Yeah, so I was watching that, and we'll get into that in a little bit. We'll talk about, you know, watching Donald Trump go live and how it just made me tired. Like I was sitting there, like I'm getting tired. I'm becoming exhausted watching this guy talk because he's just rambling on. But the funniest part about that was Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend is in there, and he is still bootlicking for Donald Trump. So like he was in there, and Donald Trump's rambling on about how he won the election and it was stolen from him. He won Georgia 3 times, and the second time they said he didn't win it, but he won it and he won it big, and the stuff that he always says. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend gets a chance to ask a question, and he goes, "Sir, Mr. President, you did win it 3 times. I know you did." And then Donald Trump is like, "Oh yeah, I did." And just rambling and stuff. And I'm sitting there like, Marjorie must be like, dude. I mean, the guy literally has a lynch mob after me right now, and here you are on television bootlicking for him. So that's got to be an interesting dynamic inside their household, where he's like, listen, I got to keep my job. I got to do what I do. I know the guy hates you now. I know he says a whole lot of stuff about you, but I got to keep my job. Leopard never changed the color of its spots. Yep, not at all. I mean, that's exactly Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend is a disgrace. He was before Donald Trump was treating her badly. He is after, and don't mistake me talking about this in this tone as me giving a damn. I do not give a damn about Marjorie Taylor Greene. If you guys want to know how I feel about Marjorie Taylor Greene, please go to Midas Touch Network, go to their playlist, click on my videos for Midas Touch, and you will see how I feel about Marjorie Taylor Greene. I made a lot of videos about her. Peace and blessings, great content. Thank you very much, plant-based black man. I appreciate the kudos. Hello to you, Cali Bay 88. What's going on? You in Cali also? I'm in Cali. Love it here. D, you are the bomb. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm the bomb, but I do okay. I really appreciate you guys. And, I say this a lot, but I just want to make sure I reiterate, especially that I'm on live right now with some of you guys. The comments from you guys are great. I love it. Your comments honestly give me life. I just absolutely love them. So please keep them coming. Marjorie Taylor Greene is full of it, coach. Absolutely. She can kick rocks for all I care. I agree. I was actually hoping, because they were talking about Georgia and they were talking about the Senate race. And I was hoping, once I saw, what's his name? I don't even remember his name, her boyfriend's name, Brian or something like that. Once I saw him there, I was like, oh, I hope they ask about who he would back. And her name comes up somehow. I thought that would have been awesome. I made it. Hey, from SC. Is that South Carolina? And I think did you ask earlier about turning on notifications? I was trying to do that. I couldn't figure it out. So my bad. I have a really nice setup to make videos, but I really can't make political stuff. I don't know how you sit there and deal with the fascist slop. I'd go insane. Listen, Tom, I want to show that comment just so people can read that. I absolutely go insane sometimes, and I've addressed that many times in my videos, where I've said I need a mental break, and so sometimes it's very nice to take a mental break, and I've done that many times. But yes, there are many times where I consider going to other content. I'm probably going to start another page and do a little bit of like health and wellness type of content, because that's the area that I actually work in. So I might do that. But yes, I absolutely have had to take some mental breaks from this stuff, because it is insane. Like your work. Good job. Thank you. Yes, I'm in the OC. The OC. I was just saying to so our daughter is down south and she's in town now. And she came home and she's like, "Dude, it was 80." She said she was wearing shorts at practice yesterday before coming back home to here. And I was like, gosh, I need to get to this. I need to get down south. I need to get to the LA area. You guys got it way too good. I enjoy listening to your content. Thank you very much. Um, I missed what Jeff English said. This BS is exhausting, but if no one speaks on it, then the inbreds get the spotlight. I agree. And I've told myself that I will continue to speak on it because it needs to be spoken on. It needs, and there's a lot of times when people say, don't give that certain person any of your attention, don't give them a platform. And I try not to platform people, but when I get on the Black MAGAs a lot because I think they're doing such a disservice to the Black community. And sometimes people say, oh, don't pay Byron Donalds any attention, don't pay Tim Scott any attention, don't play any Officer Tatum stuff. But it's very important for us to call that crap out. It's very important. I'd love some vids on how to mentally deal with the cruelty. I really do have. I have an awesome family. Like I have an awesome wife and an awesome two daughters, and I remind myself of that when I'm getting frustrated with some of these things. I remind myself that I have so much to live for. There's so many things I still want to do, even in my job with my athletes, and so that's how I deal with it. I remind myself that although there's a lot of bad going on in this world, there's a lot of good as well. And I can, I can appreciate that. You ever been to Santa Cruz? Have I ever been to Santa Cruz? I'm in the Central Valley, man. I've been to Santa Cruz and the windy roads. I mean, the boardwalk all the time. I mean, I've ridden the Giant Dipper. That's kind of the big one there is the Giant Dipper. But yeah, I go to the boardwalk. That's our spot. When we want to go to a beach or something like that, it's probably the closest beach, like community type beach for us. So yes, absolutely been to Santa Cruz. Love it there. The video, somebody I wanna the video about your mom was hilarious. Yes. I'm telling you, I wish my mom would want to come on here with me sometimes. I wish she would. I know she wouldn't. And actually, I think I could talk her into it. I may try that sometime. I may try to talk my mom into it because if you guys got to sit and listen to her talk about politics and talk about life and all that, you guys would love it. You would love it. She's awesome. Always remember that what matters the most to you in life, Coach D. Thank you. I will hit the all messages. Alive, hit the all messages. I know I have to do that, but I don't know how to do that right now. But the next time I go live, I will do that. Unless you know where that is. I'm using StreamYard. So if you know how to do that right now, let me know. I'm Adam Mockler's channel mod and have to skip his videos sometimes, even though I watch over his comments. Dude, I am a huge fan of Adam Mockler. Like, that is my guy. Like, any chance I get to tell him, hey, man, kudos, congrats, you're doing a good job, I always do. I'm a fan because I think, like, I say I'm an old guy, but I'm 50, whatever. I'm not old, but I'm old, right? But there's some of these people that I love I love Adam Mockler. I love Jay Williams on Instagram, DOS Discourse. Oh man, who's the other guy? Gosh darn, I'm not gonna remember his name, but he's like Adam Mockler's age, brown haired guy. He does some good stuff too. But like, those are, when I'm looking at the younger generation, the people that are coming up, definitely Jay Williams, definitely Adam Mockler, definitely DOS Discourse. Like, if you guys don't know who those people are, tap into them. They do a great job. Hi from San Diego, Coach D. Love your takes on all this insanity. Hello in San Diego, another person in the South. All the people in the South come on here. I think you guys are all on here to like taunt us and stuff, right? Because you guys got some darn good weather right now. Like, it's like and I know some of you guys, I'm going to say this right now, and you're going to be like, Coach, you're a pansy, right? Because I know some of you guys live in the Midwest. Some of you guys live in some pretty cold places. It's 48 here right now most of the time. I'm not happy. I'm just letting you guys know I'm not happy about the weather. But listen, I want you guys to tell me some good stuff. So I said, if you tell me something good going on in your life, I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to give you a shout out about whatever's going on, because I do want to talk about that stuff. Coach D, are you a fan of the I've Had It. Absolutely. I love the I've Had It podcast. I came across those ladies and like they were going in on someone, and I was like, oh, dude, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I'm a fan of theirs for sure. 100% a fan of the I've Had It podcast. But yeah, so um I'll tell you, let's see, my daughter's home from college. I told you guys I'm at my 25th wedding anniversary. My wife and I, we celebrated 25 years married. And it's been, like I made a post on Facebook and I said 25 years of success, love, happiness, arguments, disagreements, all of that, and I wouldn't do it with anyone else. So yeah, it was an awesome night, and we have some plans to do something kind of big this summer, to go somewhere to an island and sit on a beach for weeks or a couple of weeks or whatever. You're close by then. I like the Central Valley. Close by that. I like the Central Valley, but the cow shit smell gets me in Santa Cruz. It smells like piss and weed all day though. Man, like seriously, the Central Valley, I'm good with it here. I need to get out of here though. I've gotten to a point honestly where like I don't really enjoy the people I used to like when I was like in high school or a little bit after that. Harry Sisson, that's my guy as well. Does a great job as well. I love the dude. He does well. He does well. But I'm at that point now. But I do like it here. But man, you are not wrong. The cow shit smell is all bad. It's all bad. I want some winter weather, really cold, like 55 degrees. So I have a girl on my team, and she has a girlfriend who goes to Long Beach State or Cal State LA or one of those schools. And her girlfriend was saying that she's tired of the weather down south because it's like she wants to feel winter. I'm like, screw winter. I don't want to feel winter. I never want to feel winter. Like, you tell me a place where I can be where it's like always around 80, that's where I'm going to be. That's where I'm for that all day. So yeah. Something good. Driving to Palm Springs tomorrow for a quick getaway to relax. What are you doing there? I want to know, because Palm Springs, I hear about it all the time. I think I've driven through Palm Springs, but I've never stopped and been in Palm Springs. So what is it that you're going to do while you're in Palm Springs? Let me know. What else is good out there? What else you guys got going on? Hey, Coach D and chat. What's up? Good to see you, Coach D. Good to see you guys as well. Coach, you're that dude. Keep your thumb on the MAGAs. I will. For real. It's like, I will. It's so funny because so I would say I get recognized at big events. So if I'm at one of my daughter's track meets, if I'm at like a WNBA game or an NBA game, there's always like one person that's like, hey, you're Coach D, right? And man, every time they're like, bro, you go in on the MAGAs. Like, I had this dude at a track meet one time, and he was just saying a bunch of stuff. And my daughter gets kind of embarrassed because she's like, oh my gosh, like, because most of the time people know me because of track. Like, if I go to a track meet, even at my daughter's at Division I school and I coach at a junior college, a lot of the coaches know me because I either ran against them or they've recruited my athletes or something. So she's kind of used to people knowing me. But when they know me because of this, she's just like, oh my gosh, here's my dad. He's a YouTuber, or whatever. But I love when people come up to me and they're just like, bro, like you're fuck around and find out videos go crazy and stuff like that. Like that really makes me, I don't know. I just think it's cool when people come up and we get to chat about that kind of stuff. Greenville, South Carolina, good weather year round. Okay. Because I've been to North Carolina, but actually we got off the plane. And I think we went the wrong way off the plane, wherever we flew into in North Carolina. We went the wrong way, and it was for like 10 minutes. And I was like, we're in South Carolina. And then we turned around and went back to North Carolina. So I enjoyed North Carolina when I was there. We were in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I really enjoyed it there. Love the warm weather too. Central America is a good place to travel. Yes, I've been here, and I have a couple places we want to get to in Central America. So for sure. Yo, Coach D, I came in and you take it talking about, yeah, see, I knew somebody was going to give it to me. You talking about feeling winter while sitting in Indiana in 20-degree weather and single digits coming along. Save me. Hey, I'm going to be in Indiana. We were there last year, and we don't even own clothes for Indiana type of weather. There's a track meet we're going to this year. I'm not sure which one or what date it is or whatever, but we got off the plane and I was like, oh, we like as soon as I got off the plane, I was like, I don't even have the clothes for this. We had to go shopping for some clothes because like the indoor season is now. So like sometime in January, I'm being in Indiana, and it's gonna be like 20, 30 degrees out there. I don't know how y'all do it, honestly. I'm impressed. In Palm Springs, relax at the hotel and around town with the dog and the husband. You know what? Sometimes that's the best thing to do is just go chill at the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Put your feet up, dirty up somebody else's room where you don't have to worry about cleaning as much and everything. So my wife and I really like that. Someone said golf. I play a little bit of golf, just a little bit. And I'm horrible at it, but I love it. It's a fun game. It's a very fun game to just chill. Do you just coach track? Yes, I coach track and I coach cross country, but I also train kids here and there. So I train like football players and soccer players. But as far as coaching, I coach track and cross country only. Keep the excellent podcast. Have you had a chance to check out Paul Lantz? He lives in your area. No, I have not. I'll have to look him up. I'll have to look up Paul Lantz. Let me throw that in my phone real fast right now, just so I don't forget. And he's in my area. You said, okay, maybe because you know what, Brando comes out here and sometimes he'll run into people, and he sometimes brings, will tell me something about them, but I don't know, not sure. Is he LA person? Let me know. I don't know much about Paul Lantz, but yeah, if he is someone, let me know. What's up, bro? This is the first time seeing you live. Yeah, I know. Honestly, you guys, I know I should go live more often. I know every time I go live, people are like, wow, why don't you go live more and stuff? And I guess I don't. I always think like, who the hell wants to sit here and listen to me? You guys see enough of my videos. You want to hear me live also rambling on about something, where I don't have a guest. Like when I get Brando on and stuff like that, I think it's better. We bounce things off of each other and all that. I like that. Coach D, unapologetically authentic. Keep being you. Thank you very much. I will 100% keep being me. There's no one that's going to change me. Cali people are not built for winter season, real winter season. We're not. Unless you're way up north, like in, up in the hills, up in the Shasta area, Eureka or something like that. And even then, you're still not really getting like the winter like you guys get in other places. Now, I'm with you. I don't want it. Hi from the suburbs of Philadelphia. It's 30, but real feels it's 20. I see. I can't. I just can't. I can't do it. Thank you, Sand Groper. Coach, even down under where we have no bloody idea what the hell those voters of America were thinking, we definitely know a bloody good FAFO video when we see one. Love from your Aussie, and thank you. I appreciate it. It's always good, and thank you for the donation. I appreciate that as well. It's always good. I get so many. It's absolutely crazy to me that I reach people in places that are so far away. Like I just that just always shocks me when I get messages from you guys and you're like, I'm from Australia, or I'm from, wherever. I think it's awesome. Do you like the 49ers? No, I grew up in New Orleans, Louisiana. I am a Saints fan. However, when I moved to California, I moved to 49er like land. And so you just end up watching a lot of 49ers. So when I played football, I wanted to be Roger Craig because I was a running back. So that's one part of the 49ers that I do like, but I am a Saints fan. And I always tell people right now that I'm really not a Saints fan. I'm a fair weather fan. My opinion is that if you're not putting a product on the field that is worth me watching, you are not entitled to my money. Like, you know what? They don't pay my bills, so they're not entitled to my money. So I'm a fan, but I'm not a fanatic. I've never been a fanatic. So when I went to Montana, went to thrift stores, then donated back. Went to thrift stores, and you might have to explain that to me. I'm not sure unless I missed part of a conversation. I'm Philly suburbs as well. Can you and Brando do a show together? Yeah, I need to hit up Brando. We got to get together again. We try to get together once a month at least. Coach, I'd like to see you and Brando go live with Texas Paul. That would be fun, man. I haven't really seen Texas Paul. Like Texas Paul and Brando were all on Midas Touch at the same time. And so that's how I got to know Brando, and that's how I got to know Texas Paul. But I've never gone live with Texas Paul or anything. We just haven't connected like that, but it would be cool to do that. Keep up the good work. You got this. Don't come to northern Mississippi. It's cold here. It's cold in northern Mississippi, huh? I'm gonna be back in Louisiana in a couple of months here for a track meet at LSU. So that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I got like 100 family members that be going to that, wearing my daughter's shirts and stuff. That's going to be awesome. I enjoy the way you sit. You just sit in front of the camera and get to it. No sugarcoating and call it like you see it. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm going to ever do anything differently. You know, I think the way I do it, I love it. Oh, I want to show you guys something. Do you guys see that right there? This that I'm pointing at? It says Coach D _ speaks. It was made by one of my students. So we just had the end of the school year. And I don't ever I don't bring this stuff up to my students because I don't like them to really know about it. But they found me somehow. I think one of my videos came across their FYP on TikTok or something. So she surprised me and got me that at the end of the year, like little celebration. And I said, all right, you're going to watch my videos now. You're going to see that nameplate. So it says Coach D _ speaks. Unfortunately, I'm on a backwards facing camera. So it's backwards or whatever. So you don't see it as well, but yeah. I miss you. I miss when you go live with Tennessee Brent plus teaming up with Brando. I know I'm going to start doing more lives. I promise you guys, but it just, I have a real job also. I have a job, you know, that I do. And that takes up a lot of my time, and I'm doing a lot, believe me. Awesome. I'm so sorry I'm at work and can't watch all the way through, but I'm sure it's going to be great. All the love from Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's another place I like going to. I like the heat in Phoenix, Arizona for sure. Let's see. This says something about playing. You mentioned that one time being a church pianist was it legitimate or by ear? And do you still play? I'm a jazz player. Okay. So I played like a couple of songs on the piano when I was a kid in church. I learned by ear those songs, but then when I got to high school, I took piano lessons in high school and I learned how to play. I don't play as much. My daughter took on that role of playing music. She plays the ukulele, she plays the piano, she does it a lot. Last time I was at her apartment, we went and saw her. We went to her apartment. I played the piano a little bit. I tried to remember a song, and she's always like, "Oh, he's gonna play Beethoven's Fifth again or whatever that I play," you know. But I don't. I wish I had, and I should get back into it. And honestly, if there were a piano in my living room, like my daughter has her piano in the living room, so I sat down and I started playing with it. I'd probably do it more if that were the case. But some semi-legit music street smarts. Rare church gigs, not religious. Yeah, I'm not a religious person either. I think I've talked about that a few times, but I do listen. I do a mean karaoke on New Year's Eve. Every year we have a little New Year's Eve party over here, and people are like, "Man, Coach D, you hogged the mic." Me and my nephew. I have a little nephew that everyone thinks is like a spitting image of me, not just how he looks kind of like me, but his attitude and everything. And he and I just like, if no one doesn't stand up quickly to grab the mic and like get a song, he's clicking on a new song. He's like, "Uncle, let's go," and we're doing something else. And it's been happening since this kid was like 5 years old, and now he's like 13, 14 years old, and it's gonna be the same way this New Year's. We're just gonna go in on karaoke. I'm not built for the winter, and I've been here over 45 years of my 49 years of life. Hey, with you on that. I'm from California and prefer the winter. I'm a winter baby also. I was training this kid today, and it gets dark here now at like 4:45, and I was already cold, and I was telling him I just don't like the cold. He's like, "I actually prefer this weather." I'm like, how do you prefer 45 degrees when you know 80 degrees exists? Like 80 degrees exists. There's no reason to prefer 45 degrees when you know there's 80 degrees out there. Like, I'm an 80 degrees person. I will take. Some people don't agree with this. I was talking to my counselor the other day, or the counselor at our school, and I was telling him, "Oh man, I like it warm, and I'll take 110 degrees over 40 degrees any day." And he was losing his mind on me. He's like, "Dude, I can't believe you. You're crazy." We need more sports coaches to become YouTubers to call out the racism like you do. You think it's because you think it's the sports coach in me that has me doing that? That's interesting. I don't know, honestly. I think it's part passion, but maybe because we do talk a lot and stuff. Coach D Live, this is great. What a great guy. Thank you. I appreciate you. You should get Reese live on your stream like you did. Dude, Reese, that dude is one of the funniest dudes I've ever been able to be on live with. Like, that dude is legit. And you're right. I do. We text here and there, and we know you know, all of us creators, myself, Brando, Reese, we all know that we should be doing this more and we should be collaborating more, but we also all have lives. Like Reese has kids, Brando has kids, I have kids, we have jobs and all that stuff, you know. So yeah, it's just it's a lot, but I appreciate you guys recognizing that because yeah, like Reese, that dude goes in. I like that dude. He's good. He's good at what he does. I left the US and moved Mexico after Trump was elected. It's amazing here for Black people. I love watching the FAFO videos and watching these races get what they voted for. Bro, go to my Instagram, send me a message, and let me know where in Mexico. How'd you make that move? One of my best friends says all the time he's moving to Mexico. He's Mexican. He's from Mexico or not born here, but his parents were born there. I think. I'm not sure. I won't misquote it, but he says all the time, I'm moving there. Anytime I tell him I'm gonna go to Cabo or whatever, he's like, bro, you need to go to Mexico with me so I could show you like Mexico and stuff, you know? And it's funny. And you probably, I'm gonna put this up here so I just remember I'm talking to you, Jamie 24/75. He always says that, I mean, and we know this actually. We've been sold a bill of goods in this country. We've been told that all of these countries are so bad, and if you go there, like they're good, they kill Americans and all this stuff. And then I visited Peru, I visited Mexico. Like I know that Mexico would be a good place to move. I just want to know where, how you made the move, what you do. Yeah, send me a message on Instagram, please. Hey, coach, what's up? Films foodie. I'm the one that kept asking about that missing curtain rod above your right shoulder. Now you tightened up that shot, and I have fun shouting, "Where's the curtain rod?" Okay, that's funny you say that. That is the ugliest curtain rod ever. It's purple, and it's just in our loft. And I promise you, I have not seen you ask that question. So I'm glad you have. You asked it in my comments, and I've just missed it every time. That would be crazy. But it is ugly. I was just telling my wife I need curtains over this because when I come in here and the sun it shines in here and it really messes with the lighting. So if it's early in the morning or later at night, it's fine because it's dark. But I told her I need to get some like black curtains, but those purple curtains are ugly. And the other day, this is funny. This is kind of proves to you guys how kind of like weird I can be sometimes. But the other day, I'm setting up my phone to make a video. And I don't know if I'm tilting the phone weird, but the curtain rod thing, that thing right there, looked like it was like a bug on the on like the wall or something. I was like, oh, I looked back like, oh, it's the curtain rod. So yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but that curtain is like behind the couch because that curtain, it is ugly. Those curtains are purple. I couldn't. No, but that's funny that you bring that up. That's very sweet of my student. She, from day one of that class, she took to me like I was her dad. Like she treated me the way my daughters treat me. Like always, like I walk in, oh look, Coach D thinks he looks cool with them glasses on. Like always just making fun of me, making fun of me. She made the day very, very fun all the time. And so it was really cool because we have to vote for a best in class all the time. And she had like a 98% in my class. And I had promised her two extra credit points if she needed them at the end of the year, because we went to the track and she did some exercises or something that I asked her to do. And I said, and she kept on asking me, where's my 2 points? I'm like, you got a 96%. There's no A pluses in the class. Like if you happen to need it at the end, I'll give it to you. So when she did her little speech to give me the gifts, she brought that up. She's like, I still didn't see my two, extra credit points, but awesome person. I really appreciate her doing that and making this semester fun for me. Has anyone tried to make an issue about your channel at work? No. And I'll tell you right now, I've been waiting for someone to. Because I've had other, I have a person who teaches at a high school said to me that, man, my husband and I are watching your channel. We're like, man, he must be tenured because, man, sometimes he says stuff. And I wish they would. I mean, because here's my thing. This is my channel. It's what I do. I never threaten anyone with violence. I never say anything that, you should go after anyone or anything like that. I'm passionate. Absolutely. I wish they would though. I wish they would. Because they would get a good listen to me, but I'm about a year away from retiring anyway, honestly. So, it's all good. You are in a cropped portrait mode. Oh, I think so let me see something here. Tell me if tell me if that changed something, because it asked me how I wanted my perspective to be, and it said, and I put vertical and horizontal. So tell me if anything changed now. How many times are you going to call racism? I am going to call racism anytime it happens. Every time I see racism, I'm gonna call it. Calling me a liberal weirdo is weird of you, bro. Like, I mean, it's so funny. It's so funny how like conservative like trolls actually think they bother people. Like, you guys just waste your time, bro. Like, if you haven't paid attention to me, you're not gonna rattle me with stupid comments. I mean, you can have fun with it if you want to. Like, hey, have at it, man. But calling me a weirdo and all that, nah, not at all. Yo, Ray, maybe you should find another channel. Yeah, Ray. Is Ray in here going in or what? Let's see here. Do I miss running track? Absolutely, I do miss running track. But I still run. I still run. I still train every day like I'm a track athlete, even though I'm just an old dude, old dude just having fun still though. Block Ray picks. Okay, let me get rid of him then, because I'm behind on the comments, so I will ban user and delete their comments. There we go. All right, because I didn't know if he got worse in here or not. So yeah, if there anyone else I need to get rid of, let me know. You know what? Let me see here. Nope, can't do that. Let me see what that does. Because I have some mods, but I don't know if they're on here right now. I don't go live enough. My mods, they probably like gave up on me and stuff. I don't mind 45 degrees. I'm good. In NorCal, freezing my buns off. Exactly. It should not be like this in Northern California. Start off karaoke with Hit 'Em Up by Tupac. First off, F you bitches. Yes, that is the cut right there. That is the cut. Good day, Coach D from Adelaide, Australia. Been following you for a while. Now I love your honesty approach to life. Keep up the great work. You're on to something great. I appreciate you, really do. Okay, Rich. So, okay, Richard is a mod. Okay, good. Thank you. Some of you guys are. I'm way behind on here. Appreciate you, Coach D from a white boomer. Thank you. Go to Mexico with your friend. Tourist Mexico and small town Mexico is not the same. I'll tell you this, though. We're in Cabo, and I always like to go jogging around wherever I am. I left the resort, go for a jog, and the people at the resort were like, hey, don't go too far, man. They were like cautioning me not to go too far. So I think my friend was saying he wants me to go with him, and that way I can learn the area and all that stuff. Hey, I like your outfit. The color really brings out your eyes. I hope you're having a good day. I am. Today was actually a really good day. I appreciate you. I like these shirts. They fit nice, even though somebody said I need to get bigger shirts. I promise you guys, if I wear bigger shirts, I have like long legs and a short upper body. So a bigger shirt is so long on me, and it's bigger in this area here. My arms, they're just disproportionately big. I probably did way too many curls when I was in college. Honestly, you just working the beach muscles way too much or something. I'm more worried about our own government checking my social media accounts if I travel abroad. You know what? This dude's been saying a lot of stuff that makes you think that he might do things like that. So yes, be careful what you post and say. I think with your coaching experience, you can speak about the younger generation's response to your informed response. I think you're right. I get to hear a lot of what they have to say, how they feel about things, and I think it definitely keeps me abreast to like what's actually important. What do you think of Stephen A? Dude, I am so tired of that dude. So tired of Stephen A. Listen, I'm okay with someone who can look at things and be kind of nonpartisan, but he's ignorant though. And so like there are arguments you can make against Democrats for Republicans, against Republicans for Democrats, but the things he goes in on, anytime he is trying to demonize or criticize the Democratic Party, he's always regurgitating Fox News talking points, like lies, like saying things like Zora Mondami is going to give everybody free food and everybody's going to have a free house and everybody's going to have free groceries. The man's never said that. That's not been a part of it. And so he just regurgitates this stuff. And like, that's dumb to me. Like, someone with a platform as big as his needs to do more research before he starts going out there saying things. And I had to do that too, because I had heard those things and I was like, let me look at this dude's policies. And they're all so practical. Like, it's not even a far stretch. Like, when he talks about free buses, and you find out to make buses free, it's like $800 million when they have a budget of like I'm not going to remember now, but it's like a budget of like 200 billion, and he's talking about something that's 800 million. That's like just reallocating funds. That's moving some things around. Everything he talks about is practical. It's just Republicans want to paint everything as like crazy socialism. Like you're just going to be able to walk up to people with money and just take it from them and just hand it to poor. They just make this stuff up. And it's because most of them don't know what socialism is or what communism is or what Marxism is. They've never looked those terms up. They just know if they yell it loud enough, because they're going to go, oh yeah, we don't want that socialism. And none of them know. You know how many times in my life someone has said the word socialism and I've said, can you define that term for me? And they get mad at me because, oh, you don't think I know. Okay, then go ahead, define it. I'll wait. They never know. They never know. And even the ones, if I'm online and I say it, I always say, and then once you define it, I want you to use it in a sentence, and I want you to show me that you know how it pertains to if we had socialism in 2025 today. Typically, they just go away because most of them do not know what it is at all. It drives me crazy. I saw the Fatful video of the mace in the face. Okay. Hey, what's up, Roderick? How's it going, man? Good seeing you. The mace in the face. If you guys have not watched that video, please watch it. And honestly, I would rather you guys go to the who produced that video. I'd rather you go to her page and watch the video. I'd rather you subscribe to her. I'd rather, if you were ever thinking about donating money to me, I'd rather you donate it to her. Please do, because this lady spends a lot of her days on this corner holding this Trump sign, engaging with people, letting people know. And I think the world of that. When I came across that, I'm like, we need to do more for her. So please, if you want to go and watch that video, go to her page and watch it. Give her the views, don't give them to me. And if you ever think, oh, I'm going to donate $2 to Coach D, because today I got some donations from people and I'm very thankful, but I just went and I donated it to her GoFundMe that someone, or she has a Venmo posted or something like that. But I would rather you guys do that. Please do that, because it would. I think she's doing a lot, and her page is very small right now. Coach D, best content energy of all the YouTubers I follow, right along with Off Your Wagon and Pissed. Okay, I don't know who Pissed Off Bartender is, but Off Your Wagon, love that dude as well. That dude is good. Coach D speaks, troll alert, Ray Pix is being a jerk. I think we got rid of him. Are you at college level or high school level? I'm at college level. This not your channel. This is the white man's channel. Oh, Lord. Trump is the Antichrist. It's the end. Black people should leave America while there's still time. Man, you know, that's not far-fetched. Coach D, block Ray Pix. I think we got there already. What you mean there's no such thing as an A++? There's no, like, I don't have the option of giving someone an A++. It just says A. And there are some schools that do that. So when I tell the kids, I don't even have the option. I can click A, B, C, D, or F. There's no pluses or anything at my college. So yeah, people are funny. My students are funny when it comes to that. Thank you for the shout out earlier, FTD. Oh, there you. Okay. Hey, there she is right here. I want. Okay, this is 71st Street Hack. Please, I was just talking about you. Have you on? Let's talk, please. Send me a message. I would love to interview you. I want to send you all the love, everything that we can. Send me, like, if you can, post in here someone posted your it was either a Venmo or GoFundMe. I'm not sure. Post it in here, please. You guys go follow 71st. I hate saying the word hag for some reason, but like I would never call someone a hag. So love you, Coach D. Keep up the good work. I see 71st Street Hag has joined. Thank you. I need to scroll up. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get to all the comments because I want to make sure that I'm getting to the people that matter. I'm getting to a lot of this. I feel bad because I'm yes, that video though, I hope you're still here. Like that video, that was awesome. It gave me life today. It gave me so much life today. I loved it. So please get in touch with me. Maybe I'll send you a message on YouTube or Instagram. I don't think you have an Instagram though. They like the ability to see the fortune wins. So Stephen A is an idiot and the liberal track coach is smart. Yes, that's exactly it. Yes, the liberal track coach is smart and Stephen A is an idiot because the liberal track coach is not just a track coach. He's a very smart, well-read, very educated Black man. So yes, definitely. You can laugh at it all you want. Um, I'm so used to listening to you at 2 times speed that now you sound weird on live. I'm glad you said that because sometimes I'm wondering all the time, like, some of you guys I'll put my video up. I'll go back to the video 15 minutes later, and there's a bunch of comments. I'm like, they actually got through the video because some of the things that you're saying. So you can push that 2 times button because I kind of discovered that on TikTok recently, but I haven't discovered it on YouTube. So that's pretty funny. Is 71st Street still here? Let me know if you are. Okay, good. Went and subscribed to 71st Street. Oh, come on, Coach A plus 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 plus. Y'all are funny. Did it have a smiley face and check marks too? Not sure what that's about. I know I'm trying to get up here. Let me. Okay, we're getting close to the end here. Getting close to. Okay, now I'm missing people. Okay, I'm new. What do you teach? I teach health. I teach physical education. I teach sports psychology. For the most part, because I coach track and cross country, I don't have to teach as many classes. So when I first started teaching at the college, I was teaching more classes, but now it's just mostly exercise and fitness classes. And I also teach, I do teach health and wellness. And in my health and wellness class, one thing I always try to do with my athletes or my students and my athletes is talk to them about like doing things for their doing things for their life later. So we talk about getting Roth IRAs, we talk about saving and all that. It's a lot of health and fitness as well, but we go through this what we call the 9 dimensions of wellness, and it's basically all the areas of wellness. Thank you, Gomeza, for gifting the memberships, and I also missed. Right here, I missed channel support. Keep up the good work from OG Will. So Will sent $10 as well. I appreciate you guys. I never want to let that slide that you guys are so giving to this channel. Coach D, will we be waiting for your live show karaoke? Man, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Earlier today, I was singing. So when I set this up, I had it ready to go so I can just click go live. And I was singing and I was thinking, what if I didn't know this thing was on live while I was doing that? And that scared the heck out of me because I don't know if I'm ready for y'all to see that right now. Financial knowledge is also health. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Teaching about money is a must. Absolutely. Sadly, it doesn't happen much these days. Keep up the great work. I appreciate it. You know, my daughters can't karaoke. You see, Brando's an actual musician, though. I can't do that with him. I was gonna say though, my daughters are or I should say my daughter likes to sing, she does all the music stuff. She's great at it. I don't know if y'all are ready to see this yet. Wait, I was gonna say something else too. Oh yeah, my daughter's in their Roth IRAs. I got them to do Roth IRAs and everything, and I told them don't look at it too much. It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down, and look at it. So one of my daughters is like, okay, and she just doesn't look at it. The other one's every day. I lost 3 cents today. Like, girl, if you don't stop texting me about this little bit of money that you're losing, I told you don't look at it. 71st Street. Can you please, if you have an Instagram, can you please go to Coach D_speaks? Send me a message on there. I will find you. I would like to talk about collaborating with you. Let's do something, have you on here. Let's do a fundraiser. I want to send people your way as much as possible, help you out. I think you're doing awesome work, and I want to amplify that. So please, if you could do that, I would appreciate it. Or post your Instagram tag on here, anything that you can so that I can get in touch with you. I'd really love that. In high school, we used to have an accounting course with ledgers, checkbooks, etc. It was great. I agree. I have a coach. One of my assistant coaches, he still writes in checkbooks. I always think it's funny. I'm like, you still write checks, but it comes in handy sometimes because we'll go to a meet and we have to pay an entry fee, and I don't have time. And usually we pay it in cash, and I don't stop at a bank or something. He's like, don't worry, I got my checkbook with me. I'll just write a check, Venmo me the money. I'm like, bro, still that checkbook comes in handy, so I can't even be mad at him. Coach D, would you be willing to spread the word to help people donate to a cause you believe in without taking money out of their pocket? Ex-CEO and TripAdvisor founder started this. Absolutely, always. I wouldn't. I told you guys, like, I have a full-on career that I've been in for 22 years. So if I can help people, I don't talk a lot of. I should talk more about it. I just don't like to, because I'm always like against those channels on YouTube and TikTok where people go and give to people and they make videos out of it. I'm not against it. I just don't. I just, it's not for me. Some people do it for the fame and to get more views and all that, and some people do it out of the goodness of their heart. But believe me, I do a lot, and I wish I could do more. But yes, I would absolutely be for that. Teach my kids about money, and I promise that they have so much money saved. Trying to set them up with the, absolutely, that's exactly where we are, trying to set them up. They don't have to live like we did. Awesome work doing what, calling someone a racist. Awesome work doing what, calling someone a racist. Yes, yeah, calling people racist is very good work. When you see a racist and you call out a racist, that's very good work. Yes. Speaking of pennies, I saw someone say they auction pennies now. Let's see here. It would be fun hearing karaoke with you, just like watching and listening to Don Lemon when he's cooking. Maybe I will. I might have to talk to Brando about this. We might have to do a karaoke show. We'll see. I used to have a folded check in my wallet. Cash is helpful still, for sure. Yes, that's wonderful. Our young folks and even adults need to learn about financial growth. Financial growth that's not being blocked through gatekeeping and paywalls, especially in our communities. Absolutely. This dude, a track coach, he broke, hoping the white man on YouTube sent him some money. Y'all are funny, man. It's like, I wish y'all were better with your digs, though. My mind was blown finding out about CAT bonds because of the Hurricane Melissa. Okay. I can imagine being at a low point and accepting food on camera for the world to see online forever. Yeah, exactly. I think that would be, I just don't like it. I don't like it either. I agree. Great live stream, coach. So many good people posting positive comments. Awesome. I agree. I love when I love when I go live, because I always think, how am I gonna go live? I'm gonna be talking to myself and all this, and then you guys come in with the great comments, and it just carries the show. So it's always good. I told myself I was gonna go live for 30 minutes, and we're at 47 minutes right now. So we're still rolling here. We were taught in corporations that you need to report harassment. Staying silent was not acceptable. People watching are also being harassed. People watching, are we talking about on here? If someone, I don't know if you're talking to me like someone is being harassed on here, but let me know if they are and by who, and I will get rid of that person. Let's see here. Give generously and anonymously when at all possible. I agree. And if I think sometimes I think showing the world that giving is good and what it does for people is a good thing. I just think sometimes it just comes off as tacky. So there's definitely a way to do it, and I've seen people do it better than others. So I don't know. I think sometimes maybe those shows could, get other people to want to donate to people, and I think that's a good thing. But yeah, you're right. It's better to just give anonymously. Did anyone hear that Home Depot is now not giving change? Example: if your change is 10.01, you won't get the penny because they're phasing out pennies. I don't know. I don't know if I haven't heard that, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of weird. I would think they should, if they're not handing out money, they should be like, I don't know, putting it on your card or something. Like, why am I donating a penny to Home Depot every time, or whatever the change is? Like, they should be donating to people instead, or if they said, all this money goes towards building homeless shelters or something, great. Same as standing up to racism. That was my point. Okay, I got you. I was not being specific enough. Okay, I got you. Yes, I think standing up to racism, calling out, harassment, absolutely important. I hope Agent Orange keeps yapping about our A plus 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 economy. Keep yapping, Donnie Petto. Let's see here. I love those videos of people giving feels wrong. I think those videos of people giving feels wrong, really wrong when they make the whole channel about that because they capitalize on it. It all looks and feels wrong. Just give quiet. So I was in a cohort with a group of people for a class I was taking at my college. We were taking a class to learn about online teaching a few years ago, and one of the ladies found out that I was doing TikToks at the time. She's like, "Oh, my son does TikToks," and she told me her son, and he was pretty big on there. And he would do these things where he would go to people and he would like take their phone and break it and then give them another phone. And I talked to her about that, and she's like, "Yeah, it's all kind of a gimmick and stuff, but he's giving them real phones and stuff. A lot of times they're a part of it." But then he started doing things. So I'm saying this to say there was a point where he was getting more from companies and he was able to give more because of the videos. So like, I guess what I'm saying is like, if at the end of the day, more people are getting because of it, then that's a good thing. But yes, I still agree that it feels wrong watching the videos. I agree with that. Coach D, keep doing what you do. It is so important. I appreciate all the topics you touch on to make the country a better place. Another white retired boomer. Thank you. Got a lot of white retired boomers on the channel. Love it. Love it. I'm glad you guys come through. So Trump done signed an executive order to stop states from regulating AI. Man, I was just watching his live stream, and I'm telling you, when I tell you it was just depressing and exhausting, everything he says seems dumb. And how you don't want to stop states from regulating. And some of these executive orders have been fought in court and they go away. So this guy signs executive order after executive order. I think I just saw Harry Sisson said he signed an executive order or a pardon for someone who he can't pardon because it's not a federal charge, it's a state charge. Now he's trying to fight it and make it that his pardon should be, should work for federal and state charge. The guy just does stuff and people act like it's actually something. And mind you, I know he does some horrible things that actually do go through, but some of these things aren't going to actually go through. And I don't know, man. We're just living in the worst timeline right now. We're just living in the worst timeline right now. Love your content. Hello from Chicago. Hello there. I went to Chicago probably about 2 summers ago. My daughter was playing basketball out there. It was cold, but where we stayed and Chicago pizza and all that, we enjoyed it. Loved it to death. Someone asked about my niece. I just saw it. I don't like watching those videos of people giving things away. Seems staged. A lot of times they are staged, honestly. I bring my own pennies. Nice. We phase out pennies. Hello, bloke. What's up? Where are we at? I saw, where is it? I saw someone say, how's your niece? Oh, it went up somehow. Okay, here we go. How's your niece? You were talking to her about religion. If you don't want to answer, I understand. We have still had a lot of talks. I don't try to talk my niece out of religion. I think that's going to be a choice that she makes, but she is very religious. And in a good way, like, I classify Christians in different ways. And my niece believes in giving and doing good things and all of that. I just, and there's a lot of cases where I don't like sometimes what the organized church stands for. But she's doing great. She's doing great. She's got 3 kids, doing great. Hey, Coach. Hey, Simply Taisha, what's up? It's just crazy to me how these most racist people who hate are the first one to claim they're Christians. They have no empathy or care for others. Das Discourse did a video today where he was showing how the correlation between how Christian people are and how much they don't think the government should help people. So the more Christian someone is, the more they likely are to believe that the government shouldn't be helping people. And it was very interesting. And again, if you don't know Das Discourse, you should look him up. He does a great job. Like, the guy is legit. I enjoyed the gambling with the red hat. Great video. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a hell of a day. I actually look for those opportunities to engage with people who are MAGAs in like settings like that. Sometimes I want to understand like where they're coming from, like how they come to this belief system that they have. Someone who thinks logically like you, it makes sense about giving more than you get from companies. Most people just see things online as get rich quick, no matter who gets messed with along the way. I agree. Listen, everybody grew up wanting to be rich. Now I just want to be happy, and that doesn't, you don't have to be rich to be happy. Why do liberals tell our kids that men can get pregnant? I think liberals tell kids that. I think you have a misunderstanding of transgender people, and you should do the work to find out. Liberals don't like religion, but they love homosexuality. I don't even know if that makes sense. Your opinion. I'm non-binary, and I'm wondering if it's okay for men to wear dresses and skirts. Why the hell would I care if men wear dresses and why is that my business? If you wear what the hell you want, and don't let anyone tell you you can't. Like, you guys realize we decided at some point that women should wear dresses and men should wear pants, right? Like in the olden days when you're born naked. People just started putting things on to cover themselves up when they realized some parts of them should be covered. I don't care if a man's wearing a dress and a woman's wearing a suit. I got my own life to live. Like, it's crazy to me that people care. It's crazy to me that people care. And the comment, I'm going to address this in a way of being serious about this. The comment someone just made about liberals hate church but love homosexuality. Liberals don't hate church. We hate judgmental people. We hate people who want to judge our lives and tell us what we should be able to do with our lives. I don't think anyone should tell a person who they should love, who they should like, who they should sleep with, who they should have a one-night stand with, who they should have a relationship with. That's consenting adults do what the hell they want as long as they're not hurting anyone. Now, I know that goes against a lot of your Christian beliefs, but that is your belief, your church, your religion. Make sure you abide by it and don't worry about what everyone else does. We have so many problems in this world. There's so many issues we could be tackling in this world. I don't know why you think it's even an issue. Who loves who? Who cares for who? It's the dumbest thing ever. Like, I can't even have a serious conversation with people who think that they should be able to tell people they shouldn't. If they're a man, they can't love a man. If they're a woman, they can't love a woman. Mind your damn business. It's such an easy thing to do. It's so easy. And most of the time, liberals, we are literally just reacting to shitheads. Like, most of the time, liberals are just asking people to just allow people to exist without you, trying to impose your beliefs on them. Let them live. Let them exist. It seems like it's easy. Whose neck does he keep his foot on? Talking on the white man's YouTube. Man, I think people are like jumping on. Like, it's crazy how many people are on here saying the same thing. I feel like there's a few people. Few people like jumping on a bunch of different accounts or something. Religion isn't needed to treat people like, okay. So my daughter was having this conversation with me last night. She said that she found out that her coach is not very religious or something like that, or just kind of like whatever about it. And we were talking about how people will say, how do you have morals if you don't have religion? And I said, and there's the analogy that I make, and I think everyone should use this. If you took 10 newborns and you put them on an island, and you didn't teach them religion, you didn't teach them right from wrong, they all grew up together. I promise you, if one of them starts kicking another one, and they're like, that hurts, you shouldn't be doing that. That's how you get your morals. You know what's wrong and what's right. That's inherent. You know, hurting people, like living by the do unto others as you would have them do unto you, seems pretty easy to me. I don't need a book to tell me that. I don't need a book to tell me I should treat people like I want to be treated. That's so easy to me. Are you going to make mistakes in life? Of course. And when you do, you say sorry. You try to reconcile with those mistakes that you make. I'm not saying like if you're an atheist, you're going to be perfect. If you're a Christian, you're not going to be perfect either. But it seems pretty easy to live by. I'm just going to treat people how I want to be treated. I don't think someone wants to be kicked in the ass, so I'm not going to do that to people. I don't want someone to punch me in the face. I promise you, if those kids on that island who were born babies and were never told anything, I bet you, I promise you, they would know I don't want to be punched in the face without anyone telling them about a religion. And I bet you they'll think, since I don't want to be punched in the face, I'm gonna not punch other people in the face. It seems pretty damn easy to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Coach, did you enjoy your anniversary night the other day? My wife and I just celebrated our 36th last month. Wow, nice. Good for you guys. I absolutely enjoyed it. Absolutely enjoyed it. Yes, 100%. Paternity leave, the woman gets pregnant. The man doing so is a figure of speech. We are pregnant. There you go. Exactly. White inferiority dictated what we wear, our language, and our way of life, of living, because it bothered them. It is a they problem. Exactly. Live and let live. Absolutely. Congrats, Richard. They pick and choose what they want from the Bible. Hypocrisy is a defining feature of modern Christianity. If people want to be traditional and conservative, do it. Let me be and move the F on. Yes. If you want to just wear pants, and you want your wife to just wear dresses, and you want your daughters to only wear dresses, and your sons to only wear pants, do that. Have at it. I'm not going to come in your house and tell you what your sons and daughters should be wearing. Allow other people that same grace, please. Yeah, we talked about that as well. All of the money that they have, all the money that they're always having. God wants me to have this jet. He wants me to have this car. Like, yeah, being a transgender. Oh, let's get rid of this guy. Yep. Right lies. You need to show liberals, so not teach. Coach, you're amazing. You're just. Coach, you're amazing. You're just saying what we are all thinking, and every day I look forward to your video. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Lydia Wilson. Maga Morons, Coach D being ignorant as usual. Yep, they are. I know. Martin Lawrence character in Boomerang talking about pool balls. I need religion to have morals. Thank you. I agree with that. Lived experiences create morals. Exactly. Yes, The Lord of the Flies, one of my favorite books in school. Like, I didn't read a lot, but The Lord of the Flies was good, and it was also a good movie later on too. If you do need a book to have morals, you're pretty fucked in the head. True, right? Like, if you needed to read Don't Punch People in the Face in order to not do that, you should have got help a long time ago. And I have a friend. I talk about him a lot. He was a Mormon, mission, the whole works, and now he's not. And he talked about how he gets together with his former friends, well, not his former friends, his friends who he was Mormon with for every year they go to a baseball game or something. And one of his friends said, without the church, he doesn't know. Without the church, he thinks he would have left his wife and kids by now. My friend was like, dude, what? What do you mean? What do you mean if it weren't for the church, you would have just abandoned your responsibilities and your family? Not just, I would leave my wife because I'm not feeling her anymore. No, I would have left my wife and my children. That to me seems like, bro, you don't need a church. You need like more than that. Maybe there's some counseling inside the church as well, but the book is not saving you. You're just a ticking time bomb is what you are. Like, that's scary stuff, man. Conservatives claim to be Christian, but seem to hate a lot of people, far from love their neighbor. Yes, I agree. I always ask them, point to like any type of let me see. Point to legislation or things that they talk about that isn't just like how much they hate someone's life. I hate the Muslims. I hate the Hispanics, and I hate the black people, and we don't want DEI. It's always, we don't want this and that. And all these things are just came out to help people. That's all it is. Anyone who cares who sleeps with who needs to get a life, period. Absolutely. Like, I just don't know how that is a concern for people. Religion just takes away from treating people humanely. I have a friend who says this all the time. Takes away from treating people humanely. There are hardly any churches that actually reach out to the people. The rest do not deserve their tax-exempt status. Amen to that. A self-named Christian philosopher recently said, My atheism was emotional, as if it takes logic and reason to believe that a huge invisible man lives in the sky. I just, I watch a lot of creators that talk about this stuff, and honestly, I don't like to like bag on Christians or any religion. I think there's some good that have come from these things, but I think our modern Christianity, and maybe it's modern MAGA Christianity that is really ruining Christianity. Like, there's always going to be problems in the church, just like there's problems in other subsets, right? But the MAGA Christians, they're not, they're just, I think Christians should do a better job of ridding their churches and their communities of these people who are giving them such a bad name. I just think they should. Coach Lee, I enjoy watching and listening to your perspectives. Okay, listen, I gotta get going because what time is it right now? It is 8:03. We've done over an hour, and I hate to end on a note like this, but because you guys have been great. Let me make sure I'm not. I know I miss things. Hopefully, 71 Street Hag, hit me up, please. If you haven't yet, please do. Don't leave us. I just got here. I know, but I also got a wife and a daughter who's home from college that are downstairs waiting for me to come and like chill with them, watch a little bit of football, eat some food, and all that. So I gotta get going. But listen, it is not. I do not take for granted how awesome you guys are. I really like. I don't know if other creators are like this, but I got excited to do this live because I was thinking like I'm gonna get to talk to people. I'm gonna get to talk to the people that support my channel. I'm gonna do this more. I promise you guys I will. I promise you guys I'm gonna start doing this once a week. But thank you guys. Thank you guys because you're the shining light. Like obviously my wife is great and that's a great relationship. But having this community as well, like, sometimes, just my wife and I talking about this stuff, sometimes I don't want to bother her with it because you know what? I do this and I need her to be the sane person who doesn't have to hear about the crazy Trump stuff and all that all the time. So being able to come to here and talk to you guys about it, I think you guys don't realize how important you are in my life. And I'm always, always grateful of all of the things that you say, do, your beautiful faces and all of that. Thank you so much. And I hope you continue to support this channel because I truly, truly appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Please keep supporting me. I will keep supporting you. Let's keep this community going. And that on that note, I got to get going. New member, thank you, Lydia Wilson. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the gifts, all the donated memberships and all that. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.